Happy belated New Year's, everyone. It's 2026 and we have officially passed half a decade. Time sure flies. 2025 was another great year of gaming, most notably from the indie scene. Dispatch really burst into my life like the Kool-Aid Man. My friends and I would spend hours after each episode theorizing what would be the canon choices in the game, and I thought it would be fun to make a video around that idea and share with you what I feel are the canon choices. Now don't worry, I won't be explaining the entire story, I'll just discuss the 7 main choices in the game that I feel make the story flow naturally, and I'll also explain what influenced me to make that decision. Now this should go without saying, but if you haven't played the game yet,
get out of here. Get out of here, man, shit!
What are you doing? It's only $40, go get the game and then come back. Now, let's get started.
We can work with this.
Number 1, kiss or let the moment pass. This one isn't really a main choice in the game, but I decided to include it because it feels like it adds to the overall story. I think kissing Blazer is the right choice here. Both she and Robert are a little tipsy, so it would be easy to misinterpret her intentions.
No shit.
It's also funny to see Robert shit his pants when he meets Phenomenon in the next episode because you know this guy could just rip him in half in a second.
Actually, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. It's a little awkward to mention, but since the other night,
Blonde Blazer. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. So, these two are now tied for last place. Who do we cut? Sonar or Coop? It's your call. I support it all the way.
Number 2, Coupe or Sonar. This one is definitely a hard choice because one is a fan favorite and the other is a total baddie. With that being said, Sonar is the canon choice when it comes to cutting a member of the Z team.
What? No. What?
If you choose to cut Coop, Robert says that she still feels a little evil and that just feels weird to say, especially when you remember that Flambe starts a random fire on your first shift.
Flambe, you're off route.
Fire at a local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
No.
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
And Prism even threatens a guy in front of them. The game even tells you the choice that you made was wrong based on Blazer's reaction.
Coop, if I'm honest, she still feels a little...
Evil?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
And with this one detail right here that you can only see if you choose to cut Coop. Some time has passed between episodes 3 and 4, so if you look at the leaderboard, you can see that Sonar's name is gone, but Coupe's is still there. Proof that Ad Hoc intended Sonar to be the canon choice. I also love how Punch Up just stands there to the side so you can see your mistake. Thanks, little man.
Fuck off.
Anyway, you talk to Chase. Who's it gonna be? Phenomenon or Waterboy?
And these two are my only options.
Number 3, Waterboy or Phenomenon. After cutting a member, Blazer will give Robert a choice to replace said member, and she gives you 2 choices. Superman or a janitor with one hell of a spit shine.
Sick!
If you choose Phenomenon, congratulations. You have the world's mightiest hero on your team, but because Blazer dumped him, he gets depressed easily. And you can't fix this with antidepressants, but that causes him to lose his ability to fly and slows him down greatly. However, if you choose to take Waterboy under your wing, you can level him up the way that you wish to better fit into your team, making him a lot more useful in the final episode. So yeah, I'm Team Waterboy.
Can we get the newest Z-Teamer, Waterboy, into the hero pool?
Absolutely. How you feeling, man?
Okay!
Hell yeah, bro. You sound okay as fuck.
Same. You going solo?
I'm a loner, Robbie. A rebel. That and I feel bad asking people to pay when I'm just gonna sneak in. The only lame thing is I can't get snacks.
Floating buckets of popcorn do tend to draw a lot of attention.
But I miss it. I miss miss popcorn.
Number 4, Blazer or Invisigal. We have finally come to the only decision that truly matters. Dinner with Blazer or a movie with Invisigal.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
Robert and Blazer have been hinting at liking each other for a while now, so it makes sense that he would choose to go to dinner with her instead of inserting himself into Vizzy's night out that he wasn't formally invited to. I feel people misread this scene of Vizzy as the game trying to guilt trip the player, but really it's a little deeper than that. Vizzy isn't sad because Robert chose to go to dinner with Blazer. She's disappointed because, unlike Blazer, she isn't brave enough to just ask Robert out formally, something that we see her actively do by beating around the bush instead of just asking the man out to the movie. We also get a scene of her pulling out her phone, which is where I feel she declined Shroud's recruitment attempts that she mentions in episode 6.
You sure know a lot about the plan for someone not involved.
Look, they tried to recruit me. Of course they did. But I said no.
Although I find the movie scene sweet, Dinner with Blazer is my canon choice. Plus, A Little Light is a straight up banger.
Many finished fights against the Red Ring.
Yeah, how do you have beef with them, Mr. Dispatcher?
Yeah, we know this Robert guy is a front. Who are you, really?
Number 5, Robert or Mecha Man. In episode 5, Robert has a hard time connecting with the team. After a night out at the bar, they start to bond and he's faced with the dilemma of exposing his hero identity or continue on as Robert. I think choosing to tell the team you're Mecha Man is the right choice because I feel like it helps in Flambe's character development, which is why his tooth is fixed the next time we see him, symbolizing his growth. It's also a major crossroad that influences Vizzy's ending. If you choose not to reveal it, Chase will do it anyways at the house party, and everyone there will know who Robert is except for Flambe because he arrived late. Although I love the fact that Chase reveals it because it gives us more drama, it's best to just do it yourself.
Invisigal.
Yeah, so I might have to do that once a month or so as a release of my hatred for you.
About the suspension bullshit. It ain't enough, Robert. Not for what she did. To put everything we've been building at risk, and for what? I like the bitch, but she gotta go.
And by go, we mean cut. Just like you cut Coop.
Number 6, cut or defend. Although I feel defending is the right choice, cutting Vizzy from the team just seems like the canon, especially when the team points out that Sonar was cut for much less. If you choose to keep her, she will help you in your dispatch section later on, but everyone on your team except for Golem will have lower stats due to poor morale. However, if you choose to cut her, everyone will have normal stats, and Robert also gains more respect by actually respecting their decision. Sorry, Vizzy.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, before we continue, I just want to say something. My last video got nearly 100 views and I got 4 subscribers, so thank you so much. I know these numbers are considered to be trash by most, but to someone like me starting from the bottom, starting from nothing, I mean, this means the world to me, so thank you. So let's keep this going. If you're enjoying the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Now, let's get back to it.
All I wanted from this was for you to look at me the same way you look at Blazer. Even if it was just once, you know? That'd have been enough.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yes. You do.
Number 7, lean in or lean out. Okay, so here's where I probably piss some people off, but who cares because I'm just uploading into the ether. But like Blazer, Vizzy has been dropping hints that she likes Robert, but he assumes that she's just messing around. After Chase is sacrificed, Vizzy decides to take the Astral Pulse and go into hiding from Shroud, and this leads to her ambushing Robert with a kiss in the locker room. Robert's first reaction is to push her off, but she doubles down, and now you're left with two choices: double down on your first stance or lean into the kiss. Now, I think leaning into the kiss is the canon choice here, and doing so does lock you in the Vizzy romance. Now, if by any miracle you are watching this, first of all, thank you, and second of all, you may be asking, why would I do this to Blazer? And to that I just have to say one word.
All right, untie me. What? Why are you looking?
You didn't lie to me, but you didn't tell me the truth.
Number 8, the final decision: untie her or go at it alone. The obvious choice is to untie her. If you choose to leave her, she'll alert thumbstick to Robert's sneak attack and nearly get him killed, which just feels out of character, especially when she joins everyone in the final battle as if nothing happened. It's like the game is calling you out for just being an ass at that point. And there you have it. All major choices I felt allowed the story to flow naturally. My Robert was a true hero who always tried to do the right thing, and a bit of a playboy, snagging both baddies. Now, it goes without saying, but my friends hated my decision to two-time Blazer, going as far as to say I hate Blazer, when that just couldn't be further from the truth.
Was that too weird of a way of asking if you wanted to make out later?
No. It was perfect.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Like many, I fell in love with her the second she appeared on screen. She's strong, confident, a little dorky, and possibly accident-prone if not for her powers. She just oozes charm, and believe it or not, she only gets better when she turns into Mandy, because her mask slips and now her confidence switches into insecurity. She has this girl next door energy about her, you know? I don't hate Blazer, I just felt that the complicated end tells a better story. Now, if you romance Vizzy at the end of episode 8, Roberta asks Blazer this.
That was quite a kiss she laid on you. Gonna have to talk to HR about that.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
I'm joking, Robert. Relax.
Cool. So we're good?
Yeah, more than good.
And I always thought that he was just asking us as a formality for his job, but if you choose to romance both, this question takes on a whole new meaning, because he's not just asking this to his boss, he's asking this to someone that he was interested in and someone that was interested in him. They aren't dating at this point and don't consider themselves to be dating at this point, so it makes sense for Blazer to react the way that she did. Hot take here, but if I'm being honest, I always felt their relationship was a little off romance-wise, especially when you compare it to the slow build that Courtney got. If the writers told me Robert and Blazer were actually old friends or had history, then I would find their romance a little bit more believable. But we didn't get that, and instead we're just supposed to believe that these two complete strangers are just meant to be because they were drunk flirting. I don't know. Now, as you can clearly see, I picked Courtney as my canon romance, much like most of the people who played this game, and I believe there are multiple reasons as to why this could be the actual canon romance. Let me explain. 1. Chase will say Robert and Vizzy have something going on, even if Robert romances Blazer. If I'm flirting with Blazer, but I'm mean as shit to Vizzy, why would Chase assume that something is going on between us? You can deny this if you're romancing Blazer, but Chase saying this just proves it's hard written into the story.
Else okay? And Vizzy go?
Fine. One thing she's good at is disappearing when people get hurt.
What's your deal with her? You give everyone shit, but it always seems extra with Vizzy.
She's a liability. And one of us needs to be objective when it's clear something's going on between the two of you. Don't think I don't see it. It's all over your stupid face. You like her. So I gotta hate her for the both of us.
too. Shroud would say the same thing and call Vizzy your invisible girlfriend even if you romance Blazer. This kind of adds up with the end when he says he placed Vizzy to steal Robert's heart or some shit.
I knew you'd fall for her. What is it you call her? Invisigal. And she'd steal that soft heart of yours like everything else she's robbed.
And then 3, probably the most complicated, but try to keep up. In the final battle, Mandy will give her amulet to Chase, and if you choose to date Vizzy, she'll say this.
You're not the only one who wasn't born with powers. My powers come from that amulet.
But if you choose to date Mandy, she'll say this.
You're the only one I told about my amulet, so I figured he wouldn't see it coming.
Now, when the camera cuts, she's standing like this, the same way she's standing in the Vizzy room. I know this one is a little shaky, but it just feels legit to me because of how abrupt the camera cut is. Many would contribute Invisigal's popularity to the simple fact that she had the only spicy scene in the game, but I could promise you that isn't the reason I fell for her harder than I fell for Blazer. This reason is because of this scene right here. Just look at how happy she is right here, how proud of her accomplishment she is. From her talk with Robert in the break room, we can assume she was raised around villainy her entire life, and she likely felt that a villain's lifestyle is all that she'll ever have, which is why we see her often resent Blazer a bit. The scene in the meeting where she glares at Blazer and immediately reflects is such a good blink and you'll miss it scene. Even though she didn't move much, it was about being able to move that needle, period, and she did it just by putting in the effort. It's relatable and it's heart-touching to see her achieve something that she never thought was possible. Anytime Blazer fans explain why they like her so much, it normally comes back to the same scenes that show her caring side, like Chase's hospital room or the fact that she saved Robert from Shroud and Sonar, but they bash Vizzy and say she's immature, selfish, abusive, destructive, and to those people I just have to say,
Shut up, bitch!
While all that may be true at some point in the story, I still believe that Invisigal is best girl, and here's why. Even if you choose Mandy, Courtney will stay by Robert's side no matter what. They have each other's back in the bar fight, she's front and center while he's testing the latest astro pulses, and is visibly worried when something goes wrong. She plans a housewarming party for him, she becomes a heel and has her name dragged through the mud in an attempt to keep Robert safe from Shroud, and she even takes a bullet or catches a charge for him in the end, all for a guy that she likes that may or may not like her back. Much like Robert, Invisigal from the start of the game is not the same person by the end. And if you feel that way, then you're just ignoring her development to fit your own narrative. It doesn't help that some fans are taking developers' words to build a narrative that Blazer wasn't done any justice because of the amount of sad scenes Vizzy has, but this falls short because if the developers truly felt that way, they can easily just add scenes of Blazer being sad into the game the same way they added the Brofist scene into the infirmary. Just look at the Christmas tweet from Ad Hoc. I think if you truly felt Blazer was done wrong in the game, this would have been the time to make up for it. Show Robert talking and having a good time with Blazer, but instead, my guy's over here focused on Vizzy wishing he was that candy cane.
It's not fair!
I went on a small tangent there, but I kind of felt like I had to. Despite being a majority pick, Invisigal has some of the most vocal haters. There are countless videos, Reddit posts, and just random comments that bash her constantly, overlooking her good deeds because of personal bias, and it's a little frustrating because I love both characters and can see the good and bad in both of them. Although I picked Vizzy as my canon pick, that doesn't mean it's fact. Hell, if I had my way, Robert would have a harem ending in the back of that ambulance, and yeah, that's a little grimy, and I know what I am, and I made peace with that a long time ago.
Can't have a conscience in the pimp game.
All jokes aside, I believe that whatever you think is the right choice is the canon. And that's what's so amazing about these games, because you can make the choices to achieve the goals you want to achieve. There is no right or wrong answers. One romance isn't better than the other. If you want to be the good guy, be the good guy. If you want to be a dick, because this is your Robert and your story.
Doesn't even bother me.
So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I just wanted to make a quick video surrounding this idea, and I intended to skip it because Dispatch has been milked enough as is.
Stop! He's already dead.
With that being said, I'll call it here. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you and leave a like and maybe subscribe if you want to talk about games with me. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.